Hey, you guys, sorry about that. I forgot to plug my computer into the wall. So hopefully I won't have any other cutouts with this. And hopefully you can see me okay and the internet is good. And so we were in the middle of Aries. And let's see, I think I was here. Stress, overworked, possibly back or neck problems, exhaustion, feeling tired, feeling overwhelmed, feeling as though you are the only one shouldering all these things. Perhaps you have felt as though you don't really have enough help, or you're all alone and shouldering these things by yourself. It looks as though perhaps maybe one of the reasons on why you have self-care at the root of your reading is because recently you have overworked yourself, and you may have been denying your own basic needs for health, taking care of yourself in order to get a bunch of things done. But is that really worth it? Can't you put some of those things down and wait until a later date to get back to them and just focus on the most important things? It may just be some kind of situation where you had to do all this all at once. And now that it's over, because that's in the past, now you finally have a chance to relax and take care of yourself. I suppose this could have to do with moving. If you've moved to a new home recently, the bulk of the move is over now, so you can actually kind of relax. You might also have been looking for a job or doing job searches too, because the work that you have been doing, you've realized you just can't do it anymore. I don't know. An example could be if you work in construction, you might realize at this point that your body just can't do it anymore. And you may have even suffered injuries because of it. You may be looking for different work now that is more cerebral or less physical, or if it is physical, not that kind of work. So your highest outcome in this matter is the Fool. It definitely looks like you're on the edge of a brand new beginning in your life, but it does take courage, bravery, and faith that you're headed in the right direction and you're doing the right thing by taking a risk on something. This may be something that you're not familiar with and you've never done before. This could be so many different things, but basically your message is you can trust. It's okay to take a leap. It's okay to take a risk, especially if you feel drawn to do it, like it's important for you, or you're ready for a new chapter in your life and you do have spiritual support with this. Your guides are looking out for you. You'll receive signs. This is a sign for you right now that it's okay to jump, or it's okay to leap forward into something completely new that you're unfamiliar with. If this had to do with a relationship, I would say that you might be struggling with a little bit of suspicion that may or may not be founded in reality. It might be based off of past traumas that you've been through, and it's hard for you to open up, or it's hard for you to be vulnerable. And you definitely want to know what you're getting into first before you jump into any kind of new relationship situation. But this being in this position is letting you know a lot of it may actually be past traumas that you're trying to work your way through, and it's okay to open up, or it's okay to explore. Because in the future, you have the Knight of Cups. It looks like you are longing for adventure, inspiration. You're being brave enough to speak from the heart in the future, or to say how you actually feel or what's actually happening with you. There's a lot of water in here, so there may be deep feelings involved with this, but it seems to me as though in the future you're willing to take a risk, or you're willing to move forward with something, or to invite someone to spend time with you, or to simply follow your heart in general, whether it's going towards your dreams, going towards goals, going towards what you truly long for. It looks pretty nice, actually. So let me see one final thing on what could help you or what could help guide you, or anything else that might be coming up. There's stability coming up for you. You can count on stability to be there for you. You will be able to continue with something. Perhaps you've been fearing that something is not going to work out, or that something will leave you, or that it's not going to stick around. But I definitely see stability in the future. You look fairly healthy and grounded and aware of what your capabilities are, and you will be able to grow what you wish. This is a Capricorn card, so this could also have to do with following a dream involving a way of making money or a new career that you're thinking of leaping into, or even buying a house or buying land or starting something new that will be long lasting. It looks as though it looks good. This could also be a person. If this is a person in your life, this is someone you can trust. This is someone you can rely on. This is someone who doesn't easily lose their temper. They manage to stay calm through even crisis. So you don't have to worry about someone being emotionally unbalanced or anything. Okay, so let's move on towards Taurus. Nobody's here. Nobody's saying anything. Makes me wonder if there's even anyone watching right now. No subscribers are saying anything anyway. All right, Taurus. This is for Taurus rising, sun, moon, or Venus. Pardon me, I'm just trying to situate myself. Okay. Taurus, what's going on for you in September? 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you're going through something right now. All right, I'm going to pick one more to go with the top one, and then we'll get started. Okay. Your central energy for September is the Hermit, Major Arcana. You have 4 Major Arcanas out of 7 cards. This is a big deal for you. Sorry, you guys. This is the problem with being live. I can't edit these. So if I burp or if I cough or if my dog barks, there's nothing I can really do about it. I'm only human. So it looks as though you're trying to find answers, or you're trying to really look in depth at possibly your own psyche or your own life or your own part to play in your own life. You may need clarity. You may be looking for clarity in a situation, but I apologize in advance. Please don't take this personally. Keep in mind, this is for a collective of people. This isn't for a specific person. So I did get it, though. You might be projecting certain things onto another and avoiding your own accountability or your own part to play in something. And I see you leveling up or getting really clear with yourself on what part you've had to play with some of these things, instead of it all being blamed on another or on an outside situation. But that's just one message in here. You might need to take time out. You might need to spend some alone time, hang out alone. Don't really socialize, or possibly go on a vacation or a trip. Change your surroundings so that you can kind of have a different perspective on things. Your challenge is the Devil, Major Arcana. So this is the stereotypical, energy of being in a situation or some kind of pattern that is not good for you, but you don't know how to get out of it. It's a feeling of being trapped, of being stuck, of not knowing how to get out, knowing that someone or something or a pattern or an addiction of some kind, there are many different kinds, is holding you back from being your truest self or living your truest life that you can live. And you're shining a light on this. There may be more to this than meets the eye. This may not be. Be careful of automatically thinking of this as being an external thing. It may very well be an inner demon or an inner thing that you have to finally look at or deal with. Notice that the devil is holding up a mirror. This woman or person that's in the mirror does not want to look at themselves, does not want to. Sometimes it's easier to think that someone else is controlling you or something else is controlling you instead of you're actually trapping yourself or you are putting yourself there in one way or another energetically. But it looks like you are brave and willing to really look at it once and for all, or to get more clarity or more understanding of this matter. At the root of your being, you have the Four of Swords, so you need to sleep. Maybe you're having trouble sleeping, or maybe you're oversleeping. You need to take care of your health, and you need to take care of your body. You need to recover. You've possibly been dealt some kind of a blow, even just energetically, that you need to recover from, and you need to take care of yourself. If this is an addiction that you are overcoming or healing from, it's a process, and it's important to sleep, drink enough water, eat good food, take it easy. Don't be too hard on yourself. Don't be too self-critical. And it's okay to relax. It's okay to rest. In the past, there's been a King of Wands. You may have stood up to someone. You may have called something out, actually, or called someone out, or realized what your boundaries are, and you're more than capable now of exerting them. Maybe you needed clarity to figure out what boundaries of yours were being violated, or who to speak to on what you will or will not put up with. I want to get a little bit more information on that. Is this a person or is this them? You may have had to stand up to a whole group of people, or you may have had to stand up to a family member. Or this could even be for someone an intervention where you confront someone in the family, or people in the family had to confront someone on some kind of addiction issue or some kind of intervention here. Or you may have had to set boundaries with family members over things that you have endured in the past that were toxic. And recently you may have finally stood up and said, I've had it. I can't deal with these toxic family members anymore. They either need to leave me alone completely or change. Or somebody needs to say something here, and this has already happened. This could also be, and here's another Leo card. You have 2 Leo cards in here. This could be some kind of tricky situation where someone in the family has died, and people are fighting over the money, or over inheritance, or over who was the favorite or who wasn't the favorite, or just weird things. And it seems like you are strong enough to deal with this massive transformation and change, and possibly a direct ending of something. Whatever is ending, this is in your best possible outcome, by the way, or your best potentials here. This ending needed to happen. This ending needed to happen in order for your health, for your well-being. Or you have ended a cycle that was toxic, and you are most definitely strong enough to deal with this, get through this, and to transform. And you may have had to put an end to allowing other people to suck your energy from you, as in energy vampires, people who take and don't give back. It seems as though you're putting your foot down finally. And it may have been hard in the past because these are people you care about, or they're family members, or they're people that you've known for a long time. But it seems like you've had it, and self-preservation and your own health is the most important thing here. You may also need to end something with a Leo or a fire sign. So in the future, it looks as though you are seeking the truth, or you need to get away for a little bit, maybe on a trip or a vacation, or you need to get away from where you were before. If you're getting out of some kind of a toxic situation by staying in the location and around the people, you may need to change your location or go somewhere that does not remind you of the past. Or you may need to seek help, or to get answers, or to find the truth of a situation, or to finally speak the truth instead of holding things in to keep the peace. So let me see if there's any advice for you, anything coming up in the future, or anything that could help you with this situation. Is there anything that they need to know about? Well, yeah. Major Arcana, the Tower with the Ace of Wands. Whatever is crumbling now needs to. It's long overdue, actually. You may have been trying to hang on to something for way too long, thinking that maybe it would change, or it would get better, or you could just put up with it, or whatever this is. It's time for it to end. And regardless of what you do about it, it's ending anyway. The universe is taking it away because you've become too stagnant with something. And you have a brand new beginning coming in, a brand new path of action, a brand new life, a brand new situation that is much better for you. And a lot of this has to do with asserting yourself. So, yeah, continue to be brave. Okay, so let's do Gemini now. If any of you don't know what my little dog looks like, I have a little dog that has such a loud bark. I'm sure some of you regulars anyway have heard him barking in the background. He looks super cute right now. You want to see? If I can move this. That's my little boy. His name's Ozzy. He's a Dachshund Terrier mix. He knows I'm talking about him. Okay. He heard his name and his eye opened up. Okay. All right. Gemini. Gemini rising, Sun, Moon, or Venus. What's going on for them in September 2021? I took a shower right before I started this, so you're probably going to be seeing my Leo hair expand throughout the reading and getting bigger and bigger as it dries. Yeah, part of the reason on why I chopped off all of my hair, I used to have really long mermaid hair, was during 2020, all the hairdressers were shut down. There was no one to cut my hair for me. So I ended up having my daughter chop it off for me. And I was starting to get, it was just not looking that great. All right. Gemini. 6 cards. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm going to pick one more. Okay. Hold on one moment. All right. Whoa. Your main energy for September is the 10 of Pentacles. This is family related or community related. It definitely involves lots of other people. This isn't just about you. There's something going on with a family or a community or the people that surround you in your life, or somehow your part to play in it, or what's just happening for everyone. You might be concerned for your family, or you may be realizing that you need to find this if you feel as though you don't have it. And by family, I don't necessarily always mean blood family. This can be a community of friends that feel like family. Your challenge is the Wheel of Fortune. Something isn't moving. Something isn't growing. Something isn't... The truth of a situation is not becoming as evident as you would like it to be, or there's some things in the mix here that you may not be aware of, or you may feel a little uncertain on where things are headed, or you want to travel but you're not sure how, possibly because you have family responsibilities and it's not easy to just get away or to be able to afford it. I feel as though someone here is actually supporting other people money-wise, like you're giving money to family members or people who need it in your community, and or you feel very responsible for taking care of others to the point where you feel as though you can't step away, or you can't take care of yourself, or there's just too many things happening, or either that or something is not happening. Sorry about the jiggles, you guys. Or it's hard to find the truth in a matter, or you sense that there's big changes ahead, but you feel a little shaky or uncertain on how this will unfold. Or whether this will move at all. This could be a business thing where you've been putting your energy into something, your money into something, you've hired employees, or you have other people involved, and this business doesn't seem to be moving or growing as quickly as you would like it to. At your root, or at the root of the reading, there is Major Arcana, the Magician. Don't forget that you have power in this situation. You have power within yourself. You are not completely at the mercy of the fates. You do have choices in this. You have actions you can take. There are things you can set into motion. There are things that you can speak out loud that would get that ball rolling or turn that wheel. Maybe you're listening too much to other people and you're not listening enough to yourself. You seem clear to me, but it may be that others around you have so many different opinions, or they do not see what you're seeing, or they are not listening to you when you speak, or they don't I don't know why that came up. They don't believe you or something. But stand up for yourself. Be assertive. State where you're at. Make choices in your life based off of your gut feelings or who you know you are or what you know you want, instead of listening too much to others. You have power in this situation. You are not powerless. So in the past, you have the Seven of Pentacles. You've been waiting and waiting and waiting for something to grow. You've been waiting and waiting and waiting patiently. Or you've set certain things into motion, but now recently things have hit a lull where they just nothing really seems to be coming out of it for now. Or possibly you've decided to wait to see how things unfold first before you take action. Whoa. So you have the Five of Swords as your best possible outcome. With it, you have the King of Cups, who is a Scorpio court card. With these two is the Nine of Swords. You seem very worried about possibly someone meddling in your affairs or meddling with your business or meddling somehow. Or you're afraid of secrets coming out, or you are battling with anxiety over something that you sense, but it's like under the surface, so it's hard to nail what it is exactly. You might be worried that someone is trying to sabotage you, possibly a Scorpio or a water sign, but your best possible outcome would be to observe. Observe before you act. Observe and take the information in without opening up your mouth. Listen to what other people are saying. Dig a little deeper. You may want to research something, or you may want to stay silent temporarily so that you can gather all the information that you need. Keep your emotions in check. Don't lose your temper. Don't show all your cards either. Okay, so in the future, there is the Chariot, Major Arcana. You have 1, 2, 3 major arcanas. I see movement ahead. I see that you know where you're going. You know what you're doing. You know what you're saying. You know what you think. Things, whatever was held at a standstill before, whatever you've had to be patient about, is definitely rolling in the future. You may have even had car issues in the past that have held you up, possibly with making money or with business or goal or a trip you wanted to take, and the car thing needed to be addressed first before you could go anywhere. But it looks as though you're possibly traveling in the future, or you definitely know where you're going. You definitely know what direction to go in and what to do. And if something was held up before where it just wasn't moving, it's definitely moving in the future. All right, so let's see. Is there anything helping you or anything else you should know? You need to fend something off. Something may have been somebody or something may have been very sneaky and somehow undermined your plans or interfered. And so you need to use your boundaries. You need to stand up for yourself. You need to cut something out if you need to, or just fend it off. Have you felt attacked by something or someone then you have it in you to fend it off. You have it in you to put things into place to naturally fend this off, or to call it out even, so that you don't have to keep on being on the defense. Okay. All right. So let's do Cancer. It's actually surprisingly quiet. And my cat's not even bothering me either. He must be sleeping somewhere. All right. Cancer. Cancer rising, sun, moon, or Venus for September 2021. Bottom of the deck is the Star. That's a good sign. Let's see. 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's hope in a situation. Okay. You know, I think this is pretty straightforward, so I'm not going to pick extra cards, I don't think. This is very informal, you guys. You know, to be honest, I've had this channel for what? For 3 years, right? A little over 3 years, I think. I think it's coming up on 4 years. I have 1,300 subscribers, and I have people that watch me religiously every month, but my channel never seems to grow. I do monetization, but I mean, if I was going to be completely honest about it, let's see, there's at least 12 hours each month for, what's 3 times 12? That's 36, right? I'm so bad with math. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of work. And on my AdSense account, I've made $50 over 4 years. So at this point, I'm only doing this to help other people because I know that other people watch these and probably need them. But if anyone ever wants to try to share my material or get other people to watch it, or to promote me, or even to donate money if you have it, I would greatly appreciate it, because it's not like I've made anything off of this. I'm basically working for free here, and have for a long time. And at times in my life when I struggle with money, with crisis, with lots of things, it literally takes energy from me to do this. And I think that's part of the reason on why a lot of times I'm late in coming out with these, is sometimes I actually dread it. I actually dread having to do this. even though I know it's for a good cause and it helps people. I would greatly appreciate the support if anyone ever wants to support my channel or to help it to grow. I've definitely had moments over the past 4 years where I thought about giving up and just not doing this anymore. Okay, speaking of, what I just said is kind of along the lines of this reading. So your central experience for September, and this is for Cancer, is the Queen of Pentacles. You look really strong to me. You look like you've done a lot of work. You look like you have goals. You have things you're trying to materialize or work on or manifest in your life. You look pretty solid in who you are, how to take care of yourself. You know your own worth. I see you spending time with animals or just taking a step back or letting, what's that word? Letting things lie, or stepping back and just kind of relaxing and watching things unfold. You might, for someone watching, you might feel as though you appreciate and love animals more than you do people. Or people have let you down, but animals never let you down. I don't know if someone watching is a farmer or if you have livestock or if you have a lot of pets or you work with animals. Maybe you're a veterinarian or an animal communicator. Or you work with plants. You prefer to be in nature more than you prefer to be around other people, unless they're people that you really feel comfortable with. This can also be a business that you've been trying to build over a long period of time. It looks as though you're stepping back and waiting for something. Or you're waiting on some kind of results on some kind of tests over your health, possibly. For someone, this might have something to do with your joints, your bones, your teeth, or your knees. Or something going on with your bones. Like, I don't know if someone recently realized that they have osteoporosis now, or something's happening with your body that you're trying to get a diagnosis or just something, or you're waiting on some kind of procedure. And for now, you may be laid up where it's not easy for you to move around. This is your challenge. Is something is being held up. You're having to wait, possibly wait for too long, or you have waited for too long. Maybe you've sat on making some kind of a decision because you had some internal conflicts on whether you actually wanted to go with something, whether this is a surgery or a procedure, or if this is business, you've put your all into something, but it looks like it just doesn't seem to be growing, or it's not bringing in the amount of money that you thought it would, or you're wondering if you're doing the right thing, or if you need to switch things up and do things differently, or if anything will come out of this. Or you're having to wait to hear on someone else's health, on how someone else is doing. Okay, so at your root, you have the Ace of Swords. It looks as though you get clarity, or you get answers, or you're starting to see things more clearly, or something has been brought to your attention that you weren't aware of before. Or this can be a brand new idea. This can be a new method, a new idea, a new way of understanding something that can bring some much needed clarity and new energy to the situation. This can also be a message that comes your way too. You may receive an unexpected email or phone call, or hear from someone, or hear some information that you weren't aware of before that can help you. Or if you've been waiting for some kind of verdict or diagnosis or information, it looks as though it comes, or you know it's coming any day now, or you just got it. You may need to cut, I don't know where that came from. You may need to cut some cords in order to have the energetics around you start to move again. You might be somewhat overly attached to something that isn't growing. And you may need to cut cords on whatever that was so that you can actually move forward. Okay, so in the past, you look single to me, or you look like you're doing your own thing. You've been doing your own thing. You've been producing your own thing. You've been working on your own thing. You possibly are single, or you're okay with being single, or you've been single for a long time, or you have thought in the past that you had to do this all by yourself, or you just didn't have the help that you needed, and so you had to do it on your own, which actually was a good thing in a certain way because it made you more aware of what you're capable of. And you're capable of a lot more than you used to think you were. Your general outcome, your best possible outcome is success. 6 of Wands, success. Whatever you've been striving for, whatever you've been working so hard towards, here he comes. Whatever you have been fighting for, or striving for, working towards, it looks as though you finally have some kind of success, or you see some kind of movement, or you're able to achieve something that perhaps you had many delays with before. And this Queen of Pentacles could be another person coming in that can help you, which would increase the chances of you having success than trying to do it all on your own. If this is a surgery or some kind of medical thing, it looks as though it will go well, or you will have success with it. There won't be any problems with whatever that is. Or you will have the best doctors, or you will have extremely successful people helping you with this if you need it. You will reach your destination. You will reach your goal. In the future, there is the 2 of Wands. So it looks like you're thinking of a new plan, or a new plan, a new location, a new venture, a new situation. You're wondering if you should go for it. It looks promising. Whatever that is on the horizon that you are dreaming about, or thinking about, or visualizing, or wishing for, it seems as though you're meant to go in that direction. And if you do so, you will be successful. You may need to go somewhere else or travel for this. Okay, so is there anything that they should know, or anything that will help them? My cat drools, and he just drooled on my pants. It's kind of gross. My daughter didn't believe me. I told my daughter that the cat drools, and she didn't believe me, and she kept on trying to get him to drool, and he wouldn't, of course. And then like a week later, he finally drooled on her, and she was like, oh, he does drool. It's like, we've had this cat for 2.5 years, and you never noticed that before? Okay. Anything helping them, or something that they should know? Messages are speedily heading your way. Oh, he drooled on the table too. Oh gosh, Raven, come on, man. Messages are speeding your way. You may receive unexpected messages that help you, that you didn't see coming. Or it might be time to speak up. It might be time to actually take action, or speak up, or make your voice heard in a matter. Or to ask for help. Is that what it is? Because you've been doing this all alone. And you've been doing the work and waiting for something to happen, waiting for something to grow, waiting for success. Oh gosh, he drooled on the cards too. Raven, what are you doing, bud? You are meant for success. but it may be that you have been quiet about needing help. You may need to ask for help or make your voice heard. If someone didn't listen, or if people didn't listen the first time around, keep on saying it louder each time until you are heard. And if you aren't heard by people around you, find the people that will listen. Somebody here, you may need an advocate, or you may need someone to battle things for you, or to be your voice for you, possibly. Okay. All right. I'm going to wipe the drool off. That's so gross. Okay. Leo. Really, Raven? Stay there. Leo. Leo rising, sun, moon, or Venus for September 2021. Okay. One more. Six cards. Okay. Okay, let me pick one more and then I'll start. Okay. Oh. It all looks amazing except for what's coming up. All right, let me see if I can pick a remedy or some kind of explanation on why it changed like that. All right, we'll get to it when the time comes. Let me just start and then hopefully information will come out. All right. Your central experience for September is the Knight of Pentacles, which is a Virgo court card, and we are in Virgo season right now. To me, right now, this is saying that you need help. You've plotted, you've moved forward, you have goals, you've done the work, but it just seems as though you need help, or you need assistance, or you need support. There is a very good chance you have or can find support. You just need to ask for help or find the right person who can help you. Or a Virgo may be helping you. Or there's a prominent Virgo in your life. Things have been moving too slowly, I feel. You've been slowly plodding along for so long, patiently, but it just looks like you need assistance, or you need help, or you need things to speed up. Things are way too slow. This could also have to do with all of the retrogrades that are happening right now. We have a lot of retrogrades. September isn't really a month for action, honestly. That won't really change until October. In October, things start to move again. It may be that you're just reassessing things, or you're trying to figure things out, or you're trying to analyze your situation and figure out how things could be adjusted, if things need to be weeded, what needs to be done, how can you find the right kind of help. Okay. Or you may even be waiting on some kind of a harvest. Your challenge is the Knight of Wands. It seems to me as though you wish you were doing something else, or you wish you were somewhere else, or you want the truth, but the truth is slow in coming, or it's hard for you to find the truth right now on a situation, or to seek answers to your questions on certain things. I don't know. Right now, it makes me feel like you're ready for battle, or you're ready to like go do something, but you have possibly too much armor on, or you need to put armor on in order to deal with this. And I feel like you're reluctant to do that. You don't really want to be battling anything right now at all. You want to just relax and take care of yourself and enjoy your life. But it seems as though maybe some kind of truth has come to you, and now you feel on edge, like you need to put your armor on when you were certain that you would finally be able to just relax. It's like you almost feel forced to take action when you really just don't want to. It must matter a lot to you in order for you to do that when you don't really want to. Or you're trying to find the truth of a situation and it's hard to come by. It could be that there's a troublesome Sagittarius, or there's a Sagittarian or Jupiterian type of person in your life that's creating issues for you right now. Maybe you were hoping that things could stay on the down low, or that things could be done quietly, but someone possibly flapped their mouth and outed a whole bunch of things, or brought a whole bunch of drama into a situation that you really did not want to have to deal with. And now you kind of do, because it's already done. I don't know. So at your root, you guys, I have to adjust my hair. Okay. At your root, you just want a happy life. You want to be relaxed. You want to enjoy yourself. You want vacations. You want to spend time with loved ones. You want happiness. On a certain level, you are quite happy and quite blessed. But we'll get to it eventually. But it seems as though you feel something has ruined your happiness, or something is messing with your happiness, to the point where you feel as though you have to put armor on and go to battle, when really you just want to take care of your loved ones and yourself and enjoy your life. And you don't really want to have to fight anything. This could be you worried about your family, or a child, or someone you care about, or just what you care about. Or you want to ensure that what you value is kept safe. In the past, you've taken action on something. You've started something completely new, or you've started acting in a new way. You've been actually, I feel like you have put up with something for a very long time. And recently you've hit a moment where you just can't put up with it anymore, and you have to assert yourself, and you have to get stronger on what you want, what you don't want, and what you're doing, and what you will do and what you won't do. What helps your energy to grow and what does not help your energy to grow. And taking action on something. Or something has come to your attention that is new in your life, where you see an avenue for change, or you see an opportunity there that you could seize. So your best possible outcome, or your highest good outcome you could have here is the Princess of Cups. I see tenderness, protection, emotional protection, feeling emotionally safe, enough to be able to create, music, art, take care of loved ones, take care of children if you have them, to bring creativity and love into a child's life, to be a person who soothes others, and to trust the universe enough to know that the universe will soothe you and that you don't have to worry about your precious pearl being taken away or destroyed. There's something in here you care a lot about, or someone, and you just you wish you had the energy, time, and space to just do what you wish and be creative in your life. But which is possible because this is your best possible outcome. So I'm not saying that this isn't possible. But look at this. This is in your... You have the Three of Swords, the Nine, the Four of Swords. And then above them, I tried to pick a clarifier with them, and I got the Tower. It could be that you need to rest, and you've been driving yourself crazy with worry over something that has caused you pain, or you're in pain, or you have been in pain, and something coming up reignites it. It might even be something that you've had to deal with in the past, where something coming up in the future re-triggers you all over again and brings all that stuff all back up all over again. And so it's hard to tell how much of it is actually happening and how much of it has happened in the past, and you're just afraid of it happening again. Or this could be some kind of shocking news, or shocking something going on with your heart, or it could be, I suppose it could be health related. But the good news of the Nine of Swords is that usually this is your mental state or emotional state interfering with the matter and blowing something way out of proportion. So there could be something that happens in the future that makes you extremely worried, but it may not be as bad as you think. Or try not to focus on worst case scenarios. This could be a breakup for someone. This could be a breakup or a divorce, or realizing that something from the past is over now and it can't be retrieved in the way that it used to be. Or this could just simply be old trauma revisiting you one last time because you've somehow been triggered and it's affecting your sleep. Or you're worried on the behalf of someone else and their health issues, but it's not as bad as you think, or it can still be helped. Or you may be stressed out because you want to help, but you're just unable to right now. Or you need help, but for some reason the help doesn't really seem to be coming as speedily as you would like it to, or you haven't found the right person to help. Okay, so let's pick a remedy or something you should know about, or something that can help you. You have it in you to defend what matters so much to you. Use your boundaries. Use your own innate strength. You guys have plenty of it. You have upper ground in this matter, and you have the energy to be able to fend off negative energy, chaos, crisis, whatever this tower is. To stick up for yourself, to stick up for loved ones, to protect what you've been doing, protect your happiness, not allow anyone to interfere with your energy or knock you off balance. I'm going to pick one more. Or this may even be someone else fighting on your behalf so you can rest. You may need to rest, and someone else may be able to come in who can help you and fight your battles for you while you rest, or assistance of some kind in fending off something that you do not want. And you have the Star. So there is hope, positivity, creativity, and higher forces looking out after you at this time. What you truly care about, what you truly long for, what you truly put your heart into is safe, period. And you will be looked out after. It's okay to you don't have to put armor on if they need to, but be just fine. Things will, whatever is crumbling is meant to crumble, even if it causes temporary pain or anxiety and stress. Whatever this is meant to crumble, and it's making space for the tower to come in. This is 16 and this is 17. Whatever this toxicity was, whatever was holding you back, whatever made you feel like you couldn't move forward or couldn't find the truth, you have help from the universe in this, and you have higher forces looking out for you. Things will be okay. Whatever is crumbling is meant to crumble, and you don't have to worry about what is precious to you being taken away or being destroyed somehow. Okay. Both my animals are being super cute, you guys. I gotta show you this. I'm sorry. Before I get to Virgo, let me show you how cute these guys are. There's my little dog. And there's my little cat. Look, he's showing off his bikini. He has a bikini. I've got both my little furry friends hanging out with me and chilling out right now, which is nice, instead of barking or meowing or climbing all over the place. Huh, Raven? Yeah. Okay, this is for Virgo. Virgo rising, Sun, Moon, Venus. For September 2021. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is going on with you, Virgos? I got the word bed rest. Bed rest? All right. Let me pick one more and then I'll just tell you what I see. Okay. All right, I'm going to show them all to you instead of holding them up as I go because I'm getting specifics in this and I'd rather just look at it all together on the table. So I'll just show you what is here. Your central experience for September. Happy birthday, by the way, if you're a sun sign Virgo. Your central experience is the Four of Swords. Your challenge is the Five of Cups. At the root of the matter is the Seven of Cups. In the recent past, there's the Three of Swords. Your best possible outcome, this is nice, is the Princess of Wands with the Nine of Wands. In the future, you have the Nine of Swords with the Four of Pentacles and Major Arcana Death. The only Major Arcana card in here. This is a massive transformation for you. This goes really deep. It's dealing with a lot of subconscious things for you that are coming up all at once. You might be, okay, now's the time where I just spill out whatever random messages come out. So for someone, you may be bed resting. So you may have had surgery. You may have given birth to a baby. You need to sleep. You're possibly not sleeping enough. And when you do sleep, you oversleep or you're sleeping at odd hours instead of when you're supposed to. You might be recovering from some kind of a health scare or a health scare with someone else. I'm getting a lot in here about how you are in dim lighting when you need to be out in the sunshine. You're either in the bed in a dark room or in a dark apartment or house or a dark environment somehow. Maybe it's been overcast where you are, or it's been raining a lot, or you feel sequestered, like you're not able to the way that you would like to, or it looks like something has happened here that you're trying to recover from. It could be the death of a loved one, could be the death of a family member, could be dealing with grief. It could be dealing with the end of a relationship or the ending of a past situation that brought you happiness, and now it seems to me like you're overwhelmed, or you just are trying your best to get through this. I feel like you're spending too much time alone and you need to surround yourself with people. You've been dealt some kind of I don't know. And you seem confused on what to do or how to go about doing something or what to choose or what to believe, what not to believe. You're dealing with heartbreak or sadness or stress, anxiety, worry, not sleeping. You could have gone through something like a health scare, or you may not be able to move your body right now, like you might be bedridden or you're trapped to a chair, or I don't know. You need to clear your mind. Your mind is on overdrive in whatever way you can. So let's focus on your best possible outcome here. You have the Princess of Wands and the Nine of Wands. You're almost done with something. You're almost done with the hardest part of something. It's important to distract yourself with play or with children or with going outside in the sunshine, playing, laughing, smiling, telling jokes, watching comedy. If you're trapped to a bed or a chair, you could at least, if you have family members or children in the family or other people in the family that can help cheer you up, to have visitors, ask for help, ask for visitors to come and see you. Don't be so, it's like you won't let anyone in to what you're going through out of, I don't know, out of pride or out of not wanting them to worry about you, or not wanting anyone to see just how bad it really is for you, where you're pulling the wool over people's eyes on how bad it actually is or how stressed out you really are. Don't do that. Don't do that. Ask for help. Ask for visitors. Ask for children to come and see you if you have children in the family who can come and visit you and cheer you up. If you have absolutely no one, look into services that can help you, things in the community that can help you, programs that can help you. And if you can't move, use a phone to have a support group or to have other people to talk to that are going through similar things that can give you support. But I feel as though your pride is getting in the way. Either that or you just don't want to make people worry unnecessarily about you. But don't do that. If you're stuck inside, watch comedy shows that make you laugh. Read something silly. Open up the curtains so you can see outside, depending on what your view is. So you can hear laughter on the street or kids playing, or that you're not the only person in the universe. Play. Pick up some kind of a hobby. Pick up something that you enjoy doing that can keep your hands busy or your mind busy while you recover, and that can cheer you up. You're almost done with something. Things are about to get easier. The worst is over, or the worst may possibly be happening now. Okay, let me pick a remedy or something that you can focus on that is positive. There's a speedy recovery. You need to figure out what you actually want. You need to decide something here. All right, let me pick a little bit more. What do they need to decide? What do they need to... Okay. Being by yourself with this is driving you crazy. And you don't know what to choose. You don't know what to do. You don't know what you want. You're stuck emotionally. You're emotionally stuck in not knowing what's available to you, what's not available to you. You need to stop. stop taking everything and internal. Otherwise, you're going to implode. Or if it wasn't that dramatic, it's keeping you stuck in a place of confusion where you have no idea what's available to you, what you want, how you feel, what to say, you look completely confused. You know why? Because you're spending too much time by yourself in your own head, thinking and thinking and thinking, or processing, or trying to figure something out. What you need to decide is to ask for people to come see you, other people's opinions, other people's advice, how other people see things, other people to help you. If you did that, if you reached out and said, I need help, or I need visitors, or I need assistance, or I need something to distract me, it will fly to you. This could even be family members flying in airplanes to come to your aid, or community members flying to your door immediately to bring you food, bring you company, tell jokes for you. You need a community here, or you need family members or loved ones or friends to support you in this. And it seems as though if you could just get out of your own head and just simply reach out for it, it will come to you, and there may be a lot coming to you. Or you're on a lot of people's thoughts. You're in a lot of people's prayers. There may have been some kind of devastating thing that's happened in a family, and for some reason you've been keeping your grief to yourself, and you haven't been asking for help or support. Maybe because you want to be the adult in the situation, but you can't do that. You need support. So why not have the family gather together to grieve together, or to cheer each other up? Or this could be a family reunion of sorts. Or yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, I am going to stop this stream and take a break and drink some water and eat some food, and then I'll be back today to finish the rest of them. I have no idea. Let's see, this says it's been happening for an hour and 17 minutes. So yeah, I need a break, and I'll be back probably within the hour for Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Cap, Aquarius, and Pisces. At least I'm halfway through right now. Okay, you guys take care. I wish you all the best. I wish the best for everyone, especially people going through hard times. And you have my support. Don't forget to take care of yourself. Okay, see you soon.